My name is Mtala, the voice from Nairobi, Kenya, the capital of Africa. So, right now, we are experiencing crazy floods in Nairobi, raining like crazy, day and night, man. So, today is kind of like a beautiful day. Yesterday, it was raining crazy, floods everywhere in the news. So, we want to know what has been happening at Uhuru Park or during these flooding moments in Nairobi, Kenya. We want to go and see how Uhuru Park looks like after the floods. So here we are headed towards Uhuru Park. I'm coming from this side. This is Nairobi CBD. So when you go like this is Upper Hill, Nairobi. And that hotel right there is Serena Hotel. It's a very common hotel, man. I've seen it in many countries, man. If you're watching this and you have Serena Hotel in your home country, you can tell me in the comment section where you're watching this from and if you have got a Serena Hotel, because I've seen it a lot, man. So let's go. Being a Sunday, many people normally visit this park, but let me tell you a history about this park, man. This park, can we say, is it controversial, or can we say it has got a very, very, very crazy history? So back then, like years ago, there was a professor called the late Wangari Maathai, who was also a Nobel Peace Prize winner. She is the one who fought and ensured that there's no construction going on inside here, because this is Uhuru Park, right here, what you're seeing here. So it was crazy, fighting, crazy, until the former president, who was Daniel Arap Moi, had no option but to allow this place to be a public park. So we are going inside so that I can show you more. So that is the entrance. There's gate A. As you can see, people getting in, people selling balloons and other, So let's get inside and see what's going on today. I want to know how it looks like after the floods in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm already inside. This time I've been told to, to show my ID card, identification card, before entering. This is how it looks inside. Man, they have really tried, because it has been raining crazy. If you're watching this and you're from Nairobi, Kenya, or East African countries, because I've realized these rains and floods have been crazy in almost every East African country. So I think whoever designed this park really tried. Or is it because it is on a hill? That's why it's called Upper Hill, because it's kind of like in a hill or on a hill. So let me give you something here. There is something interesting going on in Kenya right now. So we have a governor of Nairobi called Johnson Sakaja. So this plane you're seeing here was supposed to be either a restaurant or something like a club. So he suggested that this to be turned to be a club. And there are so many people complaining. Others are saying okay, others are saying no. What do you think? Because they're saying they don't want to allow, revelers to be in residential areas. So that's why he wants to come with this concept of putting a club here. What's your thinking? So this concept is not new in Kenya. Actually, I've seen it in 3 places. These are former planes. It doesn't need to be discombobulated or something like that. So they just turn it to something like a restaurant or something. I've done a vlog about such a thing in Kitengela, a club called 034. So this concept also has been brought here, and I've seen it somewhere else, not here alone, or maybe in Kitengela. So this is the environment that you see here, man. When you're here, I think you can get one of the most beautiful sights of Nairobi, Kenya. Like really, really beautiful. So let me show you something. Like what you're seeing, there is a building there. That is where our parliament is. Then next to it looks like a clock. Can you see it? Let me zoom in. Yeah, that is our parliament, something like a clock right there. Then next to it is called Pension Towers. Then there is the next building there. It is like an icon of Nairobi, Kenya. It's called KICC. It's actually designed after, when the architect of that building was asked, he said he designed that building to resemble a donkey stick. Then we have got the Bunge Towers right there. Let me zoom in. So these are new offices for, our members of parliament. It was just launched this week. And it has got a tunnel straight to the parliament. You can imagine. Crazy. Let me show you around. Something interesting about Uhuru Park, I remember when we were growing up, it used to be like a poor man's place. But right now, man, it's looking so beautiful, and every caliber or maybe class of persons or people are coming at this place. So that's how things are changing. Even I know so many Nairobians right now, if they could have been asked, can you come to Uhuru Park? They could have said, no, no, no. But right now, if you come, man, you're gonna like it, man. That one's for sure. For sure. I'm very sure, 100%. I remember the other time, because this is not the first time you're doing this vlog. I know I did this vlog and people were saying, oh, you know, you say this and this, you have not said correctly about Uhuru Park. But no. Of course, sometimes a tongue can miss, and remember that day was a Fool's Day. So just know it was a Fool's Day, man. How crazy are you guys? But let's keep on. That's UAP. People complain. That's UAP, and that is Brigham, if I'm not wrong. Brigham is the tallest building in Eastern Central Africa. Okay, now you know. So this, right, you know, remember last time we came here, there were no activities, but actually I can see activities like boat riding going on here. So yeah, it's not like back then it never used to be. We used to have this, but when we came last time we did not find any boats, but today I can see someone riding boats there, which is very, very, very beautiful. So this is Uhuru Park for you, man. Guys, I can say if you've never been here lately, you can come and pass by, just enjoy, man. I think the former president Uhuru Kenyatta did a really great job, because this is his initiative, and many people, you know, fought him and say, no, 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 don't do that. It's crazy, man. Sometimes change, you cannot run away from change. Be able to, you know, to accommodate, or you know, to accommodate change in your life, because if not for Uhuru Kenyatta's, you know, powerful initiative, we could not be having this beautiful space here, what you're seeing here right now. Look at this, man. All right, let's go. Guys, have you realized there are some, can we say, symbols or some monuments or some, you know, artifacts or some, you know, how can we call them, that when you go in each and every country, you're going to find something kind of like that? Look at this. I did a vlog in Arusha, Tanzania. There was something like this, but it was a little bit bigger. People from Tanzania can tell you that there is something like this. They call it Mwenge wa Arusha. So I don't know why there's so many things kind of like this in most countries when you visit. Let me show you something else. It's kind of controversial. I don't know why, but let me just show you. People have got a different, you know, theories why it is there. And this thing, people believe it is Illuminati. I don't know why. You can tell me in the comment section when you see it. There is something going on in Kenya. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, but before that, let me share with you this. So, Nairobi has got something, or Kenya, rather, let me say Kenya. Kenya has got this vision called the Vision 2030, of which it sees itself to become, you know, a middle economic country. And there's so many changes, you know, as a country has to undertake so that, you know, they can be able to reach that position, like to do something with education, security, infrastructure. So actually some people believe Kenya wants to be the biggest economy by 2030, and right now we've got just 5 years or 6 years remaining. What do you think? Is it possible or not possible? So that's why I've got these infrastructures like the expressway. We're just next to the expressway. Actually, Uhuru Park is just next to the expressway, all the way from Westlands to the airport. And we've got where we are is close to Haile Selassie Terminus, where you can enter or leave the expressway. So let me show you what I wanted to show you. What people believe it is Illuminati. Can you see where those guys are? It forms something like a pyramid or a triangle kind of shape. People believe these kind of monuments are Illuminati things. Let me go there and see what people do believe it is. Let's go and see what's written on. What does it say? the Holy Father Pope John Paul II celebrated Holy Mass on this first pastoral visit to Kenya on 7th of May 1980. Here again, with Pontiff offered the Mass of the, what is it, Stastio Orbis, or the 43rd, what does it say, Congress Nairobi in 8th of August 1986. So these for Pope John Paul. I think he's among one of the most famous popes of the Catholic Church of the generation when I was alive. When like right now, people who can be able to remember John Paul was more popular than all the popes here. So that's what we can see. It's quite controversial. So people have got different theories on why we have got such a thing there, or that triangle. They say it is Illuminati. So this is how it looks like. So what's your take on that? To me, I don't know, man. There's so many theories in this world. So let me show you. There's a beautiful view that I want to show you. Let me zoom in. You can see that building next to 88. 88 actually condominium is going to be, can you see that? It's still under construction. It's going to be the tallest residential apartment in Africa. Next to it is Prism Towers, the one that looks like a rhombus. Amazing. So let's keep moving. That thing is right there, the Illuminati thing. Man, it's crazy. So guys, there is something that I've done and I wanted to share with you. I've done other stories in different countries like Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania. I mean, you're going to enjoy. Like story about this tribe that it's the human, they can eat humans, the human cannibals of Uganda. I've done it. I've done stories about the source of River Nile. I was at the source of the River Nile, and our boat almost capsized. I've done so many stories. The Idi Amin torture chambers, where Idi Amin used to torture people in Uganda. I've been there. I've been at the Kabaka Mutesa or Kabaka Palace in Uganda, Kampala. Check that also. We've done story about the Kikulet Hot Springs in Arusha, Moshi. Amazing story. And story about the cleanest city in Africa. That is Rwanda, Kigali, man. That place was amazing, man. You go check those stories. You're going to enjoy. There's something here. These are the washrooms. If you come to the Uhuru Park, you're going to have to release yourself. That's got a place for ladies, of course, gentlemen, and people with disabilities. An amazing concept, man. Umbrella tree. Africans who are watching this, there are so many theories about these umbrella trees. Others believe if you plant them in your compound, one person must die. What are some of the theories that you have ever heard about this umbrella tree? That's what we believe in my village. If you plant this umbrella tree, one of your family members is going to die. Theories. What's your take on that? This is the umbrella tree, but it's actually a very beautiful tree. I don't know why the idea behind that theory or that perception or that, but tell me in the comment section, do you have such a theory also, or maybe perception in your home country or where you're watching this from? So this is the expressway, as I was telling you, and that is where we normally go take our passports. If you apply your passports in Kenya, that building, Nyayo House, you're going to go there and get your passport. Though it's not there alone. That is like headquarters. So, but we've got other places like Kisumu. You can go Eldoret. I'm not very sure, but you can go Mombasa. You can go and also pick your, your passports. So at least So there is something there beautiful. We did it, and I find it really, really amazing. And I think you can do a really beautiful, let's say something like a video for music video. It can really come out so well. Even here right now, you can shoot a very beautiful music video. Uhuru Park is really looking amazing. So the road up there, it is the expressway. Down there, it is Uhuru Highway that connects with Yaki Way. And when you go this way until Nyayo Stadium, it begins to be either Mombasa Road, or you can say Langata Road. Now let's go. There is a push and pull in these East African countries, especially Tanzania and Kenya, Dar es Salaam and Nairobi. People saying which place or which city is better than the other. Dar es Salaam and Nairobi. So, okay, personally, I see that argument, okay, let it be like casual, like not be until people get angry, man. Because I've seen people actually like very angry. There's someone taking a photo there. I didn't want to interrupt. So people are really getting crazy angry, man. Why is that so? Let it just be something casual, not to be very serious, man. So people get serious until, man, they want to fight over such, silly arguments. But I love when, these beautiful African cities develop. Every day you see development here. Like right now they're having an electric train, which is something very beautiful. And very soon in Kenya, I think December or next year, we are going to have an upgrade of our SGR, man. The seats that are coming, the class that I are sitting is super crazy. It's like being on a first class or maybe business class on a Emirates plane or maybe on a plane. You guys, you're going to enjoy that coming next year. I know some of you have not heard of it, but SGR is being upgraded to something really crazy. This is what I wanted to show you, man. Look at how beautiful it is. Let me turn my camera back. Look at that amazing and beautiful place, man. Whoever came with this idea really did an amazing job. There is also seats there just under the trees. You can go relax and chill there. There is a restaurant inside here, so you can have your meal. I think these are washrooms, if I'm not they're washrooms actually. So imagine a very, very, very beautiful space, man. I really love whoever came with this concept, man. Wow. Uhuru Park, Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa, the capital of Africa. Some people get offended when I say Nairobi is the capital of Africa. Do you know why we normally say so? Because Nairobi is like the business hub of Africa right now. When you talk about technology, ICT, all those stuff, right now, like the headquarters of big corporations in Africa, most of them are set in Africa. That's why we do call Nairobi as the capital of Africa. Now you know. The video that we did last time that actually brought crazy problems to me last time. It is about this that place that I'm going to show you. So let me take you there. People were like, no, it's not like that, you are lying, no. Crazy. Relax, chill. Let me show you Nairobi. That place is called Freedom Corner. Okay, let me share with you something. In the beginning of the video, I told you we had an environmentalist called Wangari Maathai, man. May her soul rest in peace. Professor Wangari Maathai. She was a Nobel Prize winner, and she's the one who fought for this place, so that the government does not construct buildings here, at least to be a public park. So this, on her respect, this place came by after that action. But apart from that, this place also has got history. History is the fact that it remembers our heroes in the country. That's why we're having this, like just a remembrance, Freedom Corner, like the state of emergency in 1952. You have got this, the Mamo movement in 1952 and 60s, reconciliation in 20, something like that. So we have got also like this represents freedom fighters, as you can see. So like you can see, it's called Memorial to the victims of torture and ill-treated during the colonial era, 1952-1960. You can see it shows like that. Ukumbusho kwa wahasiriwa wa mateso na ukatili wakati wa enzi za ukoloni. That's just a translation of that other word here. So you can see there. So let me share with you the story. So this place, actually, it was like to remember Wangari Maathai. But before that, there is a story behind the story. Our forefathers, go check your history lessons very well. This is to remember actually Wangari Maathai, even though they're not even, there is nothing there to indicate Wangari Maathai or something. It's Freedom Corner, yes. But apart from that, go check your history books, man. Go check your history books. I need you to at least do that so that you can be able to contextualize all this. Our forefathers came here also. It's not Wangari Maathai only. Just as short as that. It was not Wangari Maathai who came here first, as you can see there. It has got a history behind that history. Now you know, or maybe you can say no again. That's not my problem. Let's go. Some of the things that I like about most African countries right now, they're having something like a plan, a vision, or something they want to achieve over a period of time, like in the next 50 years, the next 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. And that's what is happening in this country. So let me give you a repeat of this place. To me, I find it really amazing. Like, are they sheds or something like that? But the concept really looks, and they've got something like bulbs or lights, meaning at night it is all beautiful here. I think one time or one day we shall do a tour, the nightlife of this place. I think it's really, really, really beautiful at night. What do you think? I find it to be really beautiful. Look at this. Let me go 360 degrees. Amazing. Okay, let me mention a few things that I can see in here inside here, Uhuru Park. There is boat riding. There is a restaurant, and children can just chill and play. Nice places to sit. On the other end, if you cross, there is, merry-go-rounds for kids, and also the bouncing castles. So many things you can do here. This other side that we are headed to, or we are going, is actually the upper side of Uhuru Park. So, in Nairobi, Uhuru Park is in this other end called, Upper Hill. Upper Hill actually translates to, on the hill. As you can see, when you're in this place, you're going to be able to see Nairobi like it is almost like in a lower place, simply because it is like in a hill, Upper Hill. So, let me go to the, the highest place of Uhuru Park. It actually looks amazing, man. Look at these guys, man. Look at this, man. Hey. Crazy. Beautiful, man. Wow, 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 wow. And today also the weather is good for videography and photography. So the reason why it's also green like this, it is raining crazy, raining like crazy. Because I know Uhuru Park has been open during the rainy seasons in Nairobi. We also want to know how is it going to be when we have dry seasons in Nairobi. So let me share with you. This is something I talked before. Sometimes Nairobi is like in two parts. One part is almost like green, not even semi-arid, very green. But some parts in Nairobi are crazy, almost like semi-arid. That's what I said in my previous video, and people said Nairobi is not a desert. It is actually, when you realize some parts like when you cross Westlands like that, Kiambu Road is actually very green. But some ends like Syokimau, is Syokimau actually in Nairobi? But some parts of Nairobi, actually it is crazy, it is a desert. This is a cathedral, All Saints Cathedral in Nairobi, Kenya. Looks like a castle, and there's so many people there. I don't know, is there a mass going on just next to Uhuru Park? Wow, I'm panting because it is a hill, man. I need to be doing more exercises, man. So that's where we're coming from. So that was what I was saying, man. Okay, Nairobi, some parts are kind of like arid. Let me now say like that, maybe to make other people feel better. but other places are really green, man. Remember, Nairobi is a Maasai Island, and you know something about Maasai Island, Kajiado, just same like Nairobi. So I can say this, even nothing to say. Why should I explain myself so much? And you normally see, like, Nairobi, the reason you can't see how dry it is because it is a concrete desert, like buildings everywhere. You can't see how dry it is, but actually Nairobi is a dry place. Right now is a rainy season, of course. You see this, and some of these were planted and are being maintained by the government. So you think it is always like that, but not true. Nairobi is a dry place, and you know that. So that is how you see Nairobi from Uhuru Park, man. Wow, this is really beautiful. That's the Bunge Towers, that's the Pension Towers next to Times Towers. That is the Parliament of Kenya, KICC, Cooperative. Amazing, 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 amazing place, man. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. I think Uhuru Park is one of the places in Nairobi that you can actually get one of the clearest views of Nairobi, apart from, you know, the KICC and the other taller buildings. This is really, really beautiful, man. If you want to see Nairobi, then come to KICC. You can see the expressway, you can see the city. Yeah. Now, that is the old city, actually. Right now is like the city of Nairobi, or the capital, is moving to Upper Hill this side. You can see the buildings there, but you can see one there. One of the tallest, actually the tallest buildings in Nairobi right now are in Upper Hill, and also in Westlands. Wow. Amazing. I want to go right there. Man, it has started raining. It's actually drizzling here, so I can't go right there. It is drizzling here, so let's go back. Wow, that's a bus park, Nairobi bus park. I think we should go there someday and do a vlog. So it is drizzling, that's why I'm going back, man. You know, it's a rainy season in Nairobi. I don't want to be rained on. Can you really, I can't see even the drizzles on on my camera, but you know, actually it's a rainy season in Nairobi right now, and it can really get ugly. And I want to get out of the city right now because I know how it can be here. So that's a tour of Uhuru Park. For me, like, you know, I came here like I remember when we were young, like 20 years ago, man. It used to be like you know, just a basic place, but right now a lot of improvements here. So wow, this is how it is, man. Like, people can really get comfortable right now to come and be inside here. How do you find it? Tell me something in the comment section. I need to know your opinion. If you knew Uhuru Park from back then and right now, because I'm getting out of this place. I don't want to rain to find me here. Guys, so that's it for today, man. I'm coming from that place, Uhuru Park. That is, I think, Get B, right? So that's enough for today about the Uhuru Park. Actually, in my opinion, this place right now is amazing, fantastic. One of the places to visit when you come to Kenya, East Africa. Continue subscribing on my channel, view beautiful stories, and that is all. My name is Mtado Voice. Have a good time.